if I told you that out of all the millions of dating coaches in the world, they're all missing this one aspect of female desire? So you could have the best openers, the best texts, the best pickup lines. If you don't have this one piece, none of it matters. And that's why I have a lot of clients come to me that I've worked with the top dating coaches in the world. It did not matter because they were all missing this one piece, this one aspect of seduction and desire and presence that makes women jump to you, cling to you like a magnet, because you are now a 1% man. You are now operating with the energy that no other man on planet Earth carries. In this video, I'm going to very, very simply explain what is actually going to make the difference in your dating life. And no, it's not a gimmick or a pickup line or a quick script. So if you are very lazy, you will always lose. Turn off the video. You have to put in the work. The number one piece to female desire and mastering dating is energy. What do I mean by energy? I don't mean being energized. That's not what I mean at all. But we have to understand and unpack the female psyche, female psychology, and how they operate and perceive reality. They don't perceive reality like you do as a man. They're not logical. They don't think on a big picture. They think on a small picture. Right here, right now, how do they feel in your presence? How do you make them feel right now? When you text them, when you match with them, when you approach them, when you're on a date with them. That's all that matters. That's why they can have a rich guy. They forget he's rich. If he's boring, they'll cheat on him with a bum. It happens all the time. It is your behavior. But more importantly, it's not just the external behavior, because the external behavior is easy to do. Oh, you copy this line. Oh, you copy that opener. Oh, you copy how you say this question. It's a band-aid on a broken leg. We're not getting to the root cause, because the only thing that actually matters is your presence and your energy, because your energy determines how they perceive your external behavior. You need the internal and the external working and firing on all cylinders to actually be magnetic when it comes to women. That's how you have effortless aura, effortless charisma, effortless energy. And women are just drawn to you. You could literally say the dumbest thing in the world. You have incredible aura and charisma. Doesn't matter. Now they're obsessed with you because the people in the industry only talk about the external game. Ask this question, say this line. That's all external. But if you don't fix your internal, all of the external falls flat. All of it. You and I could say the same things to a woman. It doesn't matter because your energy sucks, my energy's great, and that's it. And so what is the energy? What's the secret component? What's the piece? Well, let me tell you something. How you view yourself and how you carry yourself. Women can see in a heartbeat. Women have this witchy ability, these spidey senses, to perceive someone's energy, how they carry themselves. They can pierce every man's veil immediately with the eye contact and know exactly if you're confident, if you're certain or uncertain of yourself, if you think she's going to like you or if you think she's going to hate you, your insecurities. Women have this ability. They can decipher it in real time. And so you can't hide the inner game. You cannot hide it. You can't mask it with all these lines. It will not work. So what we have to understand is to master dating, it's an external and an internal game. You need both. They both have to be aligned so that when you deliver the line, it actually comes from an aura and a presence that is magnetic. That's the difference. Now, how do we master the energy? How do you master the internal game of dating so when you approach a woman and you do say the right lines, they land and they convert and there's no nervous energy and there's nothing about you that's screaming insecure. And so therefore women have more confidence in you. Therefore women feel more secure in you. One thing you have to know about energy, there's no quick fix. It's a consistent process and commitment to mastering the inner game. Like for example, if I start working with a client, we talk about self-talk. Do you talk to yourself like she's not going to like you? Do you say to yourself, I'm terrible at approaching or I'm terrible at texting? How the fuck do you ever think you're gonna get great? You will spin there forever. And nobody talks about this side of the game. But this is the side that actually makes the difference. This is the side that determines your energy with women. You could have a dating coach help you set up all these social events or new images or more matches or more approaches. Women are going to pierce your veil immediately. They're going to see through all of it immediately. I've been working on the inner game for over a decade of my life. That's why I can coach it. That's why I can give you practices on a daily basis to become more charismatic, higher confidence, more aura. Because if we don't fix this internal game, all of the external things you do will fall flat. Oh, great, you have new images on apps. Okay, great, you have more matches. But your texting is still timid. Your texting is still passive. Your texting is still from a place of all women hate me. How can anything change? Nothing will change until you fix the inner game. And it is a commitment to endure the process of ascending your identity. You need to ascend your identity as a man to become the man that has infinite aura, infinite charisma, and women will feel that immediately. You could have the wittiest pickup line in the world to a girl. I could go up to her with great energy and basically fucking bark at her, and I will have more success than you. Because our energy dictates 99% of how women perceive us. When we're in the presence of a woman or we're texting a woman, they're not thinking about the car or the looks or the boat you have. They just go off gut feeling on how they feel on an emotional level. How you can sway that in the most persuasive way possible is not through words, it's through your energy and your presence. That is how you can just full-blown tilt a girl to insane desire by basically doing nothing. Because the energy you carry and the presence you have as a man and the internal game that you have mastered is so strong and so certain and so charismatic and so confident that it rubs off on her. She feels incredible and she's in love with you. This is the game that makes the difference. This is what moves the needle. This is why you could have gone to 15 dating coaches and none of it worked, because none of this is discussed or talked about. But it's the most important aspect to master women and dating. And if you want to learn more about how I work with guys on a one-on-one level to master their internal and external game with women forever, apply below. I'll see you in the next video.